Charles Oliveira and Dustin Poirier faced off in what was expected to be an electrifying clash for the UFC lightweight title. As the fight began, the stakes couldn't have been higher. Oliveira, who was slightly underrated by the bookmakers at plus 115, stepped into the octagon to defend his title, while Poirier, a fan favorite known for his striking power, looked to complete his mission and capture the belt. The first round kicked off with both fighters quickly showing their skills. Oliveira, in his trademark black and gold shorts, opened the fight with an early right hand that found its mark, showcasing his clean and precise striking. Poirier, though, wasn't rattled. He answered with his usual power and aggression, landing a thunderous left hand that got Oliveira's attention. Right from the get-go, it was clear that both of these fighters were capable of ending the fight with just a single punch. Poirier continued to push the pace, landing solid shots, including a straight left that was particularly clean. However, Oliveira stayed calm and kept his composure, firing back with his own shots, including a knee to the body that made Poirier flinch. The pace was rapid, with each fighter trading blow for blow, both showing tremendous conditioning and heart. In the midst of this striking battle, Oliveira began mixing up his attacks. While Poirier focused on his power shots, Oliveira used a more multi-dimensional approach, including knees to the body and front kicks that kept Poirier guessing. It was clear that Oliveira's attack wasn't just one-dimensional. He was constantly varying his strikes, making it difficult for Poirier to find a rhythm. Poirier, however, was relentless. He continued to land powerful blows, especially to Oliveira's head, but the champion seemed unfazed. Despite a few exchanges where Poirier's power seemed to get through, Oliveira kept pushing forward, landing clean shots, including a nasty right hook that rocked Poirier momentarily. As the round went on, Poirier's punches began to take a toll on Oliveira. A big right hand landed clean, followed by a left hook that left Oliveira visibly shaken. However, Oliveira didn't back down, absorbing the damage and continuing to press forward with his attacks. It was a back-and-forth round, with both men exchanging in the center of the octagon, neither willing to give an inch. In the second round, both fighters showed signs of fatigue, but the intensity remained high. Oliveira, with his superior cardio, looked to continue his strategy of wearing down Poirier. At this point, Poirier's power was still dangerous, but Oliveira's ability to keep up the pace, mixing strikes with grappling attempts, began to shine through. Poirier, still dangerous, tried to regain control with sharp jabs and hooks, but Oliveira's movement was hard to track, and he kept avoiding the most damaging shots. Then, Oliveira's grappling game began to show its worth. As Poirier tried to land more strikes, Oliveira worked for a takedown. This wasn't your typical double leg takedown attempt though. Oliveira used his length and leverage to work around Poirier's body and get him to the mat. Once Oliveira was in control, Poirier found himself on the defensive. Oliveira landed nasty elbows from top control, punishing Poirier while staying active with his strikes. Poirier's attempts to escape were ineffective, and Oliveira's dominance on the ground started to shine. Poirier seemed unable to get back to his feet, and Oliveira took full advantage of this position. He continued to land damaging elbows and ground and pound, which made it difficult for Poirier to mount any significant offense. Even when Poirier attempted to use his legs to push Oliveira off, the champion was always a step ahead, controlling him with precise positioning and relentless pressure. By the third round, Poirier was visibly worn down. Oliveira's game plan of constant pressure, mixing strikes with takedowns and submissions, was clearly taking its toll. Poirier's defense was strong,